On today's video, we're taking a drive down McDermott and Allen, Texas, starting from the west side and making our way east. We'll be exploring the different neighborhoods along the way, checking out some homes currently for sale, and also point out some key spots and amenities you might find useful. Whether you're considering moving to Allen or just curious about what this part of the town looks like, this tour will give you a great feel for the area. So that makes sense. Howdy y'all, welcome back to another video. Today we are continuing on driving every street of Allen video series. We are over here at McDermott today. We're actually right off of Custer and McDermott over on the west side of Allen, Texas. We're actually going to take this road. This is a pretty long road today. This is going to go under 75 highway and then put us around the downtown Main Street Allen area once we get a little bit further into this video. The homes that you're going to see today, it's all going to be older. There's maybe going to be like one or two neighborhoods with like 2015s and 2010s, but other than that, we're going to see a lot of like early 2000s, 1996s, and all the way down to like 1968s once we get into the older Allen area. We're not too far away from the Dallas North Tollway, and 121 actually going left here would take you to the Dallas North Tollway, probably about a 15-20 minute drive to get on that. But what's closer is actually 121, which is up north, and that's only about 3 lights away. So this section over here is still pretty close to some of the highway systems. Over to the left, that big patch of grass you saw is actually a new Shattuck development that's coming soon called Custer Ridge. I think the sign said summer of 2025, but be on the lookout over this next month for me doing a video over the new developments, new communities coming to Allen, Texas. This leads us into our first neighborhood today, which is going to be Custer Hill. The HOA in here is nothing, and they do have an active 2,000 3-bed 2-bath, 1,963 square feet, listed at $443,000 at $225 per square foot. The homes that you're seeing right now, you have a mix of 1-story, 2-story homes, and it seems like everything in here is going to just kind of be that older pink brick or red brick. Really simple aesthetics within this neighborhood, and I think that's going to kind of be the thing through the rest of this video. The rest of these homes are going to look pretty much the same aesthetically or curb appeal wise, because majority of these houses that are up along McDermott have just been here for a long time. It's one of the original roads. I mean, you're already halfway in the road. I don't know why you didn't just go for it there, Van. But yeah, McDermott is like one of the original roads that a lot of the homes were getting built off of. The other neighborhood across from there is going to be the Preserve. The Preserve is going to have an HOA of $337 quarterly. There is an active in there, a 2015 5-bed 4-bath, 2,895 square feet, listed at $715,000 at $246 per square foot. Those are going to be some of the most expensive homes on this whole driving tour. Majority of these homes are going to be priced at like the 500s. I even came across one that was priced at like the high 200s in here, that on the inside it actually didn't look like a wreck. It actually was a pretty decent looking house. But I do want to get through this neighborhood real quick just to show you the newer homes, because this is really going to be the only neighborhood that is going to have a little bit more of an updated field, and then we'll go across into the Rowlett Estates. Before that, let's drive through the Preserve real quick. So you can already see curb appeal with these homes compared to the last ones. A little bit better in here. The spacing on these homes, not going to be the best, of course. It's still going to be really tight with you and your neighbor. They look like they're on like 55, 60 foot lots in here, some of them. But also they have a little bit of a mix on these elevations. They do have some with, looks like, I was going to say some with just brick, but it seems like for the most part, all these homes have brick, and then like where the study is or the front room is going to be stone. I guess this house maybe has all brick, but it seems like majority of these in here are going to have some other type of like white stone or a brownstone accent with them. Yard spaces are going to be limited on these homes here. Not too big of a neighborhood. It goes a little bit further back. There's like a little bit of a walking trail and a pond area that they have kind of in the middle of this neighborhood as well. The pond, or the lake, is called, what do they call this lake? Private lake. Oh, they call it the private lake, but that's not really, are those real? Oh my gosh. I thought those were real goose or geese. They got me. I don't know if that popped up on camera, but over to the left, there was some animals there. I thought they were real, but they're just statues. All right, let's hop over across, and this is going to be Rowlett Estates. The HOA in here is going to be $1,200 annually. There's no actives, but this neighborhood here is going to be unlike any of the other ones, just because it is only down really one road, and the homes in here are huge. So, you know, they call it Rowlett Estates because the homes in here are estate-size homes. But there's probably only like, I think when I was looking at the map, there's probably like 20 homes in here. So really limited. And we're up across McDermott down into Rowlett Estates, and way different vibe in here. And this is gonna be different than any of the other neighborhoods that we're gonna go through. You can see all the green spaces in here. The homes are put back just a little bit. You have some in stucco, some of these with way bigger lot sizes than really what we're gonna see through the rest of this video, but really big homes in here. This neighborhood is really exclusive, so if you're looking at this neighborhood right now and you're like, wow, this is so cool, just know that it's very rare for a house to get listed in here. They even have like a bridge walkway to their house from their mailbox, but ends at one little cul-de-sac. So really quiet, really private in this neighborhood. It isn't gated, but I feel like they could have got away with it being gated. But a lot of big mature trees in here, and the homes are kind of hidden in behind them, which gives this neighborhood a little bit more of a unique aesthetic. They even have homes a little bit further back down into there. So very hilly on this side. Parts of Allen are going to be hilly with some areas, just kind of depending, but I don't think it's too bad when it comes to the topography around here. It seems like most of the stuff is flat for the most part. There are some areas, but really not too bad. Not like when you get out to the city of Louisville. Some of the neighborhoods over there are just, the whole thing is built up on a retaining wall. The next neighborhood is going to be over to the left. That was Beacon Hill, also kind of part of Twin Creeks. HOA is going to be $900 annually. They do have an active 1999 4-bed 3-bath, 3,277 square feet. Listed at $585,000 at $178 per square foot. So Beacon Hill kind of attaches right in with Twin Creeks there. And you can see the Twin Creeks course starts popping up on McDermott. So you can see parts of it, which I do actually like that golf course. Not that I play golf really at all or well, but I have played on that course before. Next neighborhood is going to be Waters Crossing. That is going to be an HOA of $760 annually. They're going to have an active 1996 3-bed 2-bath, 2,182 square feet. Listed at $519,000 at $237 per square foot. And this is the last neighborhood before we get to the intersection of Alma and McDermott, which Waters Crossing is over here to the right. And then Waters Crossing also extends on the other side of Alma. But up on this intersection, you got all different types of commercial, preschool. You also got some banks, some title companies. There's some workspaces, a Walgreens. And then we're going over Alma. We're gonna have, there's a Brahms, more banks, got some tire shops, quick car, lube and car wash, Care Now, ER, and then just some other restaurants kind of randomly throughout here. But Waters Crossing does also extend over on this side too. This is still Waters Crossing over on the right, and then over on the left, that neighborhood in there, the villas at Twin Creeks, that is a townhome community. There's no actives within there. I didn't pull the HOA, but I believe the HOA was like $300 something per month. And that's going to be it for the neighborhoods that are on this side of Allen, or the west side of Allen, before you get to 75 Highway. As you continue to get to 75 Highway, there's only more restaurants, more gas stations, more car washes. There's a Home Depot around here. There's also some other grocery stores, shopping. And this intersection of McDermott and 75 Highway is going to be one of the better intersections to kind of live close by, but I don't think it's the best one. I think being up a little bit more north by all the newer things that Allen has to offer, where the convention center is, where the Allen outlets are. I think that's a little bit better of an area to live around. Everything around here just has an older aesthetic to it. They do have some new things in here, like they built a new Lane's Chicken Finger, or they kind of updated what used to be in there, but they've updated some things in this area. But yeah, this is like the older Allen shopping commercial side compared to what a little bit more north up on the border of McKinney and Allen looks like over there. We're going under 75 Highway. This now will take us to the older neighborhoods, and we're getting onto Main Street of Allen, and a lot of things around here are just going to look older. Also, still some commercial businesses in here. The next neighborhood is going to be the Rowlett Estates. HOA is going to be nothing. An active 1965 3-bed, 2-bath, 1,388 square feet. Listed at $349,000 at $251 per square foot. And that neighborhood is just going to be a little bit further back from all these like commercial businesses. So I'm not going to drive back into there, but we'll get to our next neighborhood, which is on the other side of Greenville Avenue. We're going over Cedar, and then you can notice along these roads here, you got a lot bigger trees, because now we are just on the older side of Allen, and then we are coming up to Greenville. Greenville is a road that you can take it further down into Dallas, or you can go further north all the way up into Melissa, Texas. So this road kind of connects a lot of things around here. This intersection has Walgreens, gas stations, what else? Planet Fitness. But yeah, not like the nicest aesthetic around here. Everything is gonna look old. We are off the main street of Allen, and we just went over Greenville, and then we'll head into our next neighborhood, which is going to be Hillside Village. HOA is going to be nothing within there. They do have an active 1968 3-bed, 2-bath, 1,062 square feet, listed at $279,000 at $263 per square foot. Yes, is everything basic within it? Sure, but usually at $279, the homes that I'm seeing listed are just like not that good. They're not. They've definitely seen better days, but that one was actually a little bit more updated, which was kind of nice to see that that home was under $300,000. But it's going to be this next one. Now, maybe it was priced like that because it's got a view of the water tower right behind it, and it's a little bit smaller of a house and an older community. But this is it in here. And these are all going to be one-story homes. Now, this is now going to be the look of kind of the rest of these neighborhoods until we get to the very end of this video, where things get a little bit more updated. But right in this heart of Allen, this is what majority of these homes are going to look like up along Main Street. There might be some other neighborhoods with maybe some more 2-story homes, but a lot smaller homes in here. You're going to be in that high 200s, low 300s. Maybe some will be up in that 400s, but they're probably going to be a little bit more updated. And the next neighborhood is going to be Fountain Park. The HOA is going to be nothing in there. They have an active 1985 4-bed, 2-bath, 2,172 square feet, listed at $439,000 at $202 per square foot. That's going to be the neighborhood that is over to the left on the other side of that auto zone. You can kind of see it's a little bit further back on that side, but on the other side of Springwood at Allen is where that neighborhood is. Yeah, you can see this street is Fountain Gate. Going down left would take you to that neighborhood, and then over to the right is going to be Shadow Lakes, and there's not going to be any HOA in there. And there's a little bit bigger 2-story homes within this neighborhood. Now we're going over Allen Heights. This intersection, once again, gas stations. There's not really any shopping malls or things like that. It's just going to be all like strip malls with some just random businesses here and there. Once again, still very old aesthetics. Going over Allen Heights, the next neighborhood is going to be over to the right, which is Greengate. HOA in there is going to be nothing. They have an active 1986 3-bed, 2-bath, 1,719 square feet, listed at $389,000 at $226 per square foot. And we'll jump into this neighborhood. See what these homes look like. And once again, smaller homes like that other neighborhood, Hillside Village, but these homes, I think, have a little bit better of a curb appeal. They're probably going to be roughly around the same size as that other neighborhood, but these ones in here definitely have like a better feel. I mean, just the neighborhood in general feels a little bit nicer. Even though these homes are older, the roads in here are a little bit better than maybe that last neighborhood on that side. And if you've noticed the trend, a lot of these neighborhoods up along McDermott don't have an HOA. I feel like more of the neighborhoods have no HOA than do have an HOA. And that just goes back into, there's a lot more neighborhoods in here that are like 1980s, 1990s, and very few that are, you know, older than 2000. Across from this neighborhood is gonna be Morningside. There's gonna be an HOA in there of $100 quarterly. There's an active 1999 5-bed, 3.5 bath, 2,476 square feet, listed at $565,000 at $228 per square foot. The next neighborhood right by Greengate is going to be Clearview Estates. No HOA in there, and there are currently no actives. And then this will take us to the last neighborhood, which is going to be Auburn Springs, which should be this neighborhood over on this left side. So to the right is Clearview Estates, and then over on this left side is going to be Auburn Springs. HOA in here is $125 quarterly. They do have an active 2003 4-bed, 2.5 bath, 3,101 square feet, listed at $569,000 at $183 per square foot. So this neighborhood in here, even though the homes are early 2000s, a lot of them are going to be below 200 per square foot for these 2-story homes, and you're getting like over 3,000 square feet now. And it has a small pool amenity center. Not all these neighborhoods with no HOA are going to have them that we just went through, but since this one has an HOA, it's probably a little bit more likely that there's going to be some other things within the neighborhood. Now, they are just going to be like some small pool areas like this, not really anything else. But the cool thing with this neighborhood is that it is also attached with the Allen Park over here. This is where they do like the 4th of July celebrations, whole bunch of slides. I even came here when I was a kid. They had like a water park over on this side, but this is also an area where a lot of open fields, areas to run, just a nice big piece of land that the whole community of Allen can use. And they do a whole bunch of events out here as well. So kind of connected with that, which is kind of nice to be around, especially if you have kids and you want them to get out and be kind of active. This neighborhood is right next to that. Oh, there's my geese. I was wondering where my geese were. I knew they'd show up. Look at all the geese. All right, that is going to do it for today's video. So if you guys have any other questions about Allen, Texas, or buying within Allen, please send me a text or give me a call. Would love to work with you and your family on your home search. I have all my contact information down below. Thank you also for being patient on these driving tours. I know it's been a minute since I got the last one out, and then I'm getting this one, and I'm trying to do now like one of these at least a week, maybe every other week. Just because I'm getting a lot of other new communities, new construction, new development videos out right now too, because there's a whole bunch of stuff getting released up on the north side of 380. But thank you guys so much for watching. Other than that, peace out, y'all, and take it easy as always. Thanks for checking out my channel and watching that video. I got more videos floating around here. If you're in the market to buy or sell real estate in the DFW area, contact me. I will be happy to answer any of your questions. Besides that, bye.